Happening today, the Republican Party of Florida will hold a special meeting to vote on removing Chairman Christian Ziegler.
This comes after a woman accused Ziegler of sexual assault in October. The party also expected to choose a new leader. News Channel 8's Trevor Zahaki live in the Tampa News Center this morning with what to expect. Good morning.
Good morning, Avery and Melissa. So that meeting is set to happen in Tallahassee. Now, if they do replace Ziegler, it's expected that Evan Power, the current vice chair of the state GOP, he'll take over. The Republican Party of Florida could be making a leadership change today. Party leaders are expected to vote to remove Chairman Christian Ziegler from his position.
The Republican Party had no choice. The conflict that is following the Zieglers is now following the Republican Party.
According to police documents, Christian Ziegler and his wife Bridget Ziegler, herself a member of the Sarasota School Board, had a sexual relationship with a woman and planned to meet her at her apartment in October. But after Bridget was unable to attend, the accuser said Christian showed up and assaulted her. One political analyst we spoke with said this case could make or break the state Republican Party come November.
The Republican Party in the state of Florida positioned itself as a leader in culture wars, and they took that onto the presidential campaign trail. And now what they're finding is their own home is a little bit untidy.
After a December meeting, party leaders expressed their dismay at the situation.
We wish Christian well in his legal endeavors if he did not do it. We feel for the victim if he did do it or in what she's gone through. But he needs to handle the legal problem on his own time, and we need to move the party forward.
Christian and Bridget have admitted to police they previously had a consensual sexual relationship with the accuser. Plus, recent court documents revealed Ziegler showed investigators a video of himself engaging in the sexual encounter in question. And Bridget Ziegler has not been accused of any crime. Christian Ziegler has not been charged with any crime and says he is innocent. He said the sexual encounter was consensual. Live in the Tampa News Center, Trevor Zahaki, 8 on your side.
Trevor, thank you. The sexual battery incident involving Ziegler was reported to the Sarasota Police Department on October 4th of last year. That investigation, it was made public on November 30th. No charges have been filed in this case. Following the accusations, Governor DeSantis called for Ziegler to resign as GOP chairman, but he refused. Last month, the Florida Republican Party held an emergency meeting where they suspended Ziegler and stripped him of his duties as chairman. For the latest updates on the Florida Republican Party's emergency meeting happening today, you can just head to our free WFLA app.